second ASMR video. Now, I saw that you guys really appreciated the first video, so I decided to make a second. And this setup is so, like, it's really ghetto because I have my phone with this flashlight on, like, projecting light towards me to my right side because there's only light to the left side, and it's kind of bright, and it kind of gets annoying. But that was a weird sidetrack. But continuing that sidetrack, I'll probably buy like a lamp or like some light to put like in this area, because I don't think I can't keep doing this. It's ridiculous. But eventually we'll see if I will. And I really do appreciate your guys' support for the last two videos. Wait, let me move my mic closer. It was so fun. It was so great. I'm so grateful to see all the support. I really do thank you guys so much. This makes me want to obviously continue doing more videos, and I'm so happy that you guys like it. And like, I just don't know what else to say. Just thank you guys very much. Now, sorry for my appearance. It looks like I just woke up, and I did just wake up. But it's the best time because there's light, and I want to do it at night, the videos, but there's no light, and so I still have to bring in the flashlight in the morning, so it doesn't really matter. But I like the natural light that comes in front of me because right behind my computer there's a window, and so I don't know. I'll do the videos earlier or early in the day or later at night because there's a lot of outside noise, like cars and stuff. I mean, if you guys hear the cars now, I apologize, and the planes, but it's better now than later in the day. But late at night is actually like past 10 is good, so that's not that too late. But those are the best times because there's like barely any outside noise, and I also have, I guess, more free time. But it's raining currently, and if you guys hear the rain, that'd be really good because I really like the rain sounds. Rain sounds are amazing. I feel like they're just so relaxing, and I don't know, just the weather I like. When it's cloudy, I don't like, but when it rains, I do like it because at this point, if you're cloudy, it may as well just start raining. But also because I can't really play sports. I play a lot of pickleball, and I can't go play now because it's raining, even though if it does dry up, there will be some people that will go there. But yeah, that sport is so fun. That sport, like some guy, because at work I was talking about, this guy asked me what I like playing for sports, and he described it perfectly. He said that pickleball is crack for sports, and that is so true, because I remember I didn't like the sport, and I would just like trash talk it, and my friends would play. Then I gave in. I started slowly playing, and then when my friends stopped playing because they went to college, and they like, I couldn't just play whenever I wanted to with them anymore. I started going to my local courts more often, and I started just playing like alone with the randoms because you can queue up, and I'm telling you, it's the funnest sport, or one of the funnest sports I've ever played. I love it. It's like, it's amazing. It's like so fast paced, but there's also a lot of patience required, and you're supposed to like you work as a team, because usually you play doubles. You're supposed to work as a team to like win, if that makes sense. I mean, mean, obviously, if it's a team game, you're supposed to work with your teammate, but it's like more different than singles, because if you mess up, your teammate can't really recover from that. Like, you guys have to work as a team no matter what, because if you're playing bad or your teammate plays bad, you guys are probably gonna lose. But enough with that. So in the last video I was saying I was getting ready for work, and I work as a bartender, but not like a bartender where I make like hard liquor drinks like a Moscow Mule or stuff like that. I just I bartend like beer and wine, and then I have to memorize like a lot of beer and wine, obviously what they taste like. I mean, the wine list is way bigger than the beer list, but I have to remember how it tastes. I have to remember where it's from, like the grape that is used. But I really like it. It's amazing. And I actually minored, or I applied to a college to minor in viticulture, but I'm in community college, and this is my second year, so next year I should be able to transfer, and hopefully I get in my college that I want to get into. But so yeah, I had to like memorize all these kind of wines and stuff. And if I were to actually minor in viticulture, maybe my mic like this. If I were to actually minor in viticulture, I would probably like not have I'd have like a really good past history, like a good helping, like I guess a helping hand, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it, but it'd be really good because I already have a job that like involves a lot of wine. But I wasn't really getting to that. I was getting to it because it got really busy. I'm like getting slammed, but I can handle myself, honestly. But there's a lot of orders coming in, and I have to help like the waiter if you really need something else, like run food. And then I usually pick up the people that sit at the bar, so I had to be their waiter, like technically their waiter. And so there's like the coffee machine right next to me, so I decided that I need coffee, or I need espresso. And like, I have a really high caffeine tolerance, or I used to. Now like I don't need caffeine as much as I would like say I do, or I say I would used to. Before it was really bad. It was like 800 milligrams of caffeine, and it was like, I mean, obviously so unhealthy. 800 milligrams could probably kill like a chicken or something. I don't know, but it was when I used to go to the gym and I would take pre-workout and stuff like that. I mean, I still go to the gym, but just not as often, and I'm not as dedicated as I used to. But I would take like pre-workout and energy drinks and stuff like that, and I need a lot of caffeine to get me going. So here, I mean, my caffeine tolerance isn't as high as before, but I still kind of do need like some caffeine. And so I have my like usual energy drink in the morning, and then I have like maybe a coffee throughout the day, especially when I work. But since I was at work now, and I had the espresso machine right in front of me, I was like, oh yeah, of course I'm gonna make myself some coffee. So I make myself a double espresso. And mind you, there's like people at the bar. I make a double espresso, and like I rip it like burning hot, but like chug it all the way down, and it's burning my insides, but it feels so good. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's not enough. So I hit another one, because double espresso takes some time to make. So while the coffee's being made, I'm like doing some work, and because there's not an option that you click double espresso, you have to make one espresso, and then you have to like follow with another espresso, and then just doing the same cup. And so like when I'm like done working and or when the espresso is done, I and then like I check if there's like if the espresso is done while I'm working, and so I see it's done, so I also chug that. It burns, but it feels so good. Like, I don't know, if you chug espresso that is burning hot, you probably love it, and you probably love the taste. You probably also love the feeling. But then I realized, like, yeah, this isn't cutting it. Like, I really like the flavor, and I really like the boost it gives me. So, and it's like, I think it's like 7:30 p.m. It's like kind of late. It's like it's a time where no normal people take a lot of caffeine all at once. And so, I'm hyping up this story way too much. This story is like not that interesting. And so I take a third, like double espresso. Like, I'm working, then I wait for it to be over with. So I drink like almost all of it. And then this lady starts talking to me. She's like, "Wow, you really do love your coffee." And then she pulls out her phone and shows me the time. And I was like, "Oh, what is this for?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, it's 7:30." I was like, "Oh, I don't really it doesn't really influence, the time doesn't influence me, because I have like a good ability to just sleep whenever I want. Like, I don't have sleeping troubles, which is like I don't know, I can really just sleep whenever I want, even with a lot of caffeine in my system for some reason. That's kind of weird. But and she's like laughing. She's like, "Oh, well, maybe you should give me some." And then my coworker, he comes, and then I'm like, "Oh, here, you can have my coffee." So I give it to him, and then I make the lady a double espresso, and I don't think she finished it, because when she left, I think it was like still like halfway, like half drinking. And I was like, "Lady, you can't even drink one double espresso, let alone whatever I'm drinking." But I don't think she obviously wanted 3 double espressos, but may as well have ordered a single espresso. But it was so funny when she like pulled out her phone, and I was like confused. I was like, "What is this?" And she like tells me, "Oh, it's 7:30, and you're taking an awful lot of coffee." And I was like, "Well, I don't know. I just developed a crazy. I wouldn't say addiction, because like I don't need it to operate. I just like what caffeine like contains, if that makes sense, or the flavor that caffeine drinks have. Like energy drinks, I stopped really drinking them, and the only thing I drink that is like very caffeine involved, like heavy, is probably espressos and cold brews. It's just coffee, and I really like the flavor. And honestly, decaf, like I don't have it. I don't have access to it, because like the coffee machine, like you throw in, you put in coffee beans, and I don't even know if there's decaf coffee beans. But even if there were, like, you have to get rid of the beans that are already in there, and it's like you have to turn the machine upside down, and it's so inconvenient. And also, I don't think decaf tastes as good as like normal like coffee. I'm pretty sure at my old job, I had a decaf. I think it's like Americano. It was like not that good. It's kind of like bland. I don't know though. That might just be placebo, because I hate it, and because I need caffeine, or because I like to hate on it because it doesn't contain caffeine. But that's kind of my like espresso work story. And yeah, I mean, hopefully there's not too much background noise. There's like some cars, and there's like planes occasionally like flying by, but I think this mic does a good job. I like suppressing like really far outside noise, but I think it has like really good like pickups for the mic like this. Like maybe you guys hear me very well, and hopefully this is really relaxing. And I don't know what else to say, but if you guys like this, maybe I can make a video out of it like this. But I was planning on making a video. I think it's like 2 days ago, and then I was like, all right, why not? And so I started doing it last night, but I was kind of hesitant at first because when I wear contacts for like an extended amount of time, it's like for the entire day, you start, or my eyes start to like dry up, if that makes sense, and then the contacts like start to like not fall off, but they start to like not stick, and they start getting blurry and whatnot, and so I have to like keep like squinting like this, and it's like it like kind of ruined the video, and like I did it constantly, but it's like I don't know. I was like, why not just do it tomorrow morning? Because after this, I'm probably gonna do homework, and it's pretty early, and I'm a morning person, so I was like, why not? But like I told my friends like previously, because like if we're hanging out late at night, I like keep like rubbing my eye or like trying to like press the contact in, or drink water. I think drinking water helps like moisturize my eyes. It's kind of weird, but and I tell them like, yeah, my contacts they dry up after like a certain amount of time. I don't know why, but I assume it's because they've been in my eyes for the whole day. And there is like he didn't know what I was talking about. He doesn't wear contacts, but he didn't find it like something that is, I don't know, like he didn't think it was normal. But I'm gonna ask you guys, like, if you wear contacts and if you wear it for an extended amount of time, and it's not the ones that you throw away after a day. Like I have the ones that like they're like you replace them every month, and so they're like more permanent. And so like after a day, do you, or like after wearing them for a long time, do you feel like your eyes dry up and you need to like drink water or something like that? Because I don't know, I feel like weird saying that. Like I need my contacts fog up. It's like a car's windshield. Like I'm like what? But yeah. So wow, 18 minutes is crazy. I didn't know I was talking for that long. Oh my gosh, yeah, shut my trap. Well, I appreciate you guys for watching my video and tuning in. Thank you so much. I mean, it's like I'm surprised I spoke for that long because I didn't think I had anything interesting to say. It was that like espresso story. Like it was not that interesting, but I managed to prolong it for like 10 minutes or something. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Leave me recommendations and whatever you guys would like to see me bring. I don't know, who knows what I could bring. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.